The National World War II Museum will unveil a special exhibit on Wednesday to celebrate the contributions of African-American heroes in World War II. The unveiling of the Souls of Valor exhibit is by photographer and historian Jim Thorns Jr. To share more about the special exhibit, we have brought in Kim LaDuff, who is the Vice President of People and Culture. And first of all, blacks played a large role in World War II, and while they fought for their country, they came back and were still treated terribly in many cases.
Absolutely. They were fighting for double victory, not only for the United States, but, fighting against racism and for their civil rights at home.
And to show that, we're citizens, we're part of this country.
Absolutely.
We do want to do our part, but we just want the same rights that every other soldier got.
Absolutely.
And that was denied in many cases.
In many cases it was, and then they had challenges when they came back home. But I think one of the things that's clear when you look at the stories and look at the history is that these men, they were fighting this war for their families and for a better future. And so I think that's why it's so important that we have celebrations like the one we have coming up this month for Black History Month. And
it's taken a long time to get here, but it's good that the efforts of black soldiers is being recognized, and especially by this world-class museum, the World War II Museum.
Well, we're thrilled about it. We're starting with our kickoff on Wednesday, February 1st, Harmonies of Liberty. And so on Wednesday night, we're going to open the exhibit by Jim Thorns, Souls of Valor. And these are truly our hometown heroes, World War II veterans who are from New Orleans and from Louisiana. So people will see lots of familiar faces.
And how big of an exhibit is this? How extensive are the photographs, things like that?
What we're exhibiting is actually part of a much larger collection. So it's on the first floor of the museum. So if people come to the museum, it's going to be open through March 3rd, and they'll be able to see, like I said, you'll see many familiar faces, people who've made great contributions to this community.
And the thing I think is so good about the World War II Museum, other than being a world-class museum, you do change things up. So even if you've been there over the past, year or so, it's great to go back and see some of the new things that are going on, especially this exhibit.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also we're going to be featuring Fly, which is a play about 4 Tuskegee Airmen who were fighting for the country and fighting for their rights, and we learn more about their training. This is going to be produced and directed by Tommy Myrick, who's a local producer, and it's featuring a local cast. Very multi-sensory experience that incorporates real video, so we're excited to welcome that. That opens on Friday night.
And how long will that run?
That's going to run through the entire month of February, so it'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll take a short break for Mardi Gras, but tickets are available on our website.
And the World War II Museum, that's going to be on the first floor.
Correct.
There are other changes going on in the museum as well.
Absolutely. We're anticipating our Liberation Pavilion, which will open in November of this year. We have a new outdoor sound and light exhibit called Expressions of America, and so I encourage people to come out and check that out. And that's the thing. If you haven't been to the museum, we would love to have you come. This is a great time to do that. And if you've been, like you said, there's always something new to explore.
Well, and it's gotten so large. I mean, to really get the full effect of it, it might take a couple of days to do it. But it's interesting enough, and there's that national pride there that is just a wonderful experience when you go there.
It is, and we have so many tourists who come through, but I really want to encourage locals to come through because, again, there are so many new things and so many stories. Whatever your interests are, I'm sure you can find something.
All right, so give us the times where the play will be and some of the other things.
Sure. So Harmonies of Liberty is going to be our kickoff, and that's Wednesday at 5 p.m. You need to register. We have limited seating for that, but that's where we'll open the exhibit.
And that'll be in the big theater?
That'll be in the Stage Door Canteen.
Oh, Stage Door
Canteen, yes. And so we'll also have a preview of Fly then. One other thing I want to mention, if you can't get out to the museum, we are going to feature a lunchbox lecture on Zoom. You can register on our website. It's featuring Trey Ellis, who's one of the writers of Fly, and we'll also have members of the cast talking about the production. So again, you can register on the website, and that's on Zoom or in person, so wherever you are, you can access that.
And you get in to see this through regular admission price?
You can actually, we have separate tickets for the play, yes. But with your regular admission, you can come in and see Souls of Valor.
All right, great. Well, thank you for coming in. We appreciate that. And any trip to the World War II Museum is great. You can also get a great lunch there too.
Absolutely, American Sector.
They have everything. All right.